Hello everybody. This video will take you through the Uccx integration with Call Manager. In my setup, I already have installed the Uccx, but I haven't integrated it yet. So the next step would be to check the database replication on Call Manager. We need to make sure that the Call Manager replication is fine, because if not, then it can create problems later on. So the command that I will be using would be utils db replication runtime state. All right, so I have run that command and I'm waiting for the output. Okay, I see the replication seems to be fine as the status is 2. All right, so the next step would be to create an AXL user on Call Manager. We need to create that because we will need this later on to be entered during the Uccx initial setup. This is used to establish communication with the Call Manager. I have already created that user, as you can see, but you need to make sure that you give AXL permissions and roles to this user. So right now I'm confirming that it's replicated on all the nodes or not, and I'm also deleting the old users that I have created. All right, so now the actual work on UCCX will begin. We have to open the CCX web page for the very first time. So now when you open that, you will see that you will get a prompt to accept the certificates. This is because these certificates are self-signed and not the third-party signed. So as you can see, I've been prompted to enter the password. I enter the password and there you go. Okay, so the next step would be adding the call manager information onto the UCCX. So we will enter the call manager IP or the host name and the AXL user that we have created on the call manager along with the password. Okay, so the next step is to add the UCCX license. If you do not have a license, you don't need to worry about it because by default, UCCX will provide 60 days of free demo license. UCCX supports three types of licenses: standard, enhanced, and premium, which I will talk about in my upcoming videos. So for now, click next. So the next step is the service activation. Once you have added the licenses, service activation will start. This will take a while too. This is a two-step process in which firstly the component services, which are approximately 6 as you can see, they will get activated, and then there are two publisher services also which will get activated later on. As you can see, one by one the services will get activated. This will take a while too, so I'm speeding up the video. As you can see, all the component services have been activated as well as the publisher services have been activated now. So now this is a very important step where we need to specify the JTAPI and the RMCM providers by moving them to the left in the order that you want. As you can see, I have two call manager nodes, so I'm moving one of them to the left as my RMCM and JTAPI providers. I've given them the username, that is JTAPI, and the passwords, and similarly same for the CTI manager for RMCM. So now I click next. So I want to tell you that JTAPI user is used for the call control and RMCM is used for controlling and monitoring the phones. These users will automatically be populated on the call managers. All right. So the very last step would be to configure the language and codec settings. By default, there are two options available, G711 and G729. So I'll select G711 and click next, after which I will get the option to select the language. And after that, there will be an option to select an end user that we have created on the call manager. As you can see, we can log in using that user. The only use of this user will be to pass this step. Now we can log in using that admin user that we had created during the installation or the end user that we created in the call manager. I hope the efforts that I've put into making this video will be helpful for anyone who's looking forward to integrate Call Manager with UCCX. Looking forward for your comments and suggestions. Next, I will be uploading a video explaining the UCCX call flow and then also demonstrate that practically. Thank you all for watching.